Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X, and I'm Soul Snake. And well, that investigation didn't last really long, did it? The only important things is that, we found out that Hammer did drug Powers' food with sleeping pills, as the residue on the plate shows. Miss Old Bag gave us that 5-year-old photo after we basically told her what Hammer did, and D. Vasquez tried to kill us for that photo. But if it wasn't for Detective Gumshoe, we would be dead, because she had the mafia on us. 4 guys to kill us, 4 guys. Damn. Anyway, thanks to Detective Gumshoe, we will be able to go to the court for one last time, and seems D. Vasquez will be in the court to be the witness. So without further ado, let's begin this final showdown on the final day of the court proceedings. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. It's time for the final day of the trial, since it's only 3 days to get a verdict. They changed the law to push proceedings to make it faster. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on the people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I am the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Edgeworth always has troubles with his witnesses. That's pretty popular right now these days. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I entered the trailer all a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp, and it ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, so we went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to work with that monkey's head toppling over. Alright. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Hmm? Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Actually, no, let's press on that one actually. Might as well get a lot of information out of D. Vasquez, even though she's been a bit terse. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said of you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Oh dear. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it would be between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Well, I'm gonna press on that statement, but that statement does bother me actually. I'll tell you why in a minute. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else? One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that she proved that she didn't eat the T-bone steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Yeah. Right, let me go to that statement. Yes, this one. Well, when we went to Studio 2, do you remember by looking at the plates that there was no bone on it, actually? But in the employee area, there was T-bone steak, bone on it, but in Studio 2, there weren't any. So, I'm going to present this plate because there was no bone on it. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there was no bones left on the plate. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. I doubt anyone would eat bones. You ate a boneless steak. No, she didn't. Well, we're gonna claim that she didn't eat the steak. She had something else probably. Probably had something else because, like, the bone would be there. I doubt she cleared her plate because, well, we still are going with the theory that the murder happened in Studio 2. So we're gonna say that she didn't eat the steak because, well, if Hammer went to Studio 2, something must have happened. So you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? I would say picking on Salmonella, but in this case, because Hammer went to Studio 2, we're going to say meeting Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that, the murder weapon you said again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that samurai spear as a weapon? Well, I wouldn't. She's very small and doesn't really have that kind of physique to pick up the heavy weapon. It looks heavy. I'm not going to say I don't know. Well, we don't know really, but we're going to say she couldn't because, well, she's trying to say she's weak. So you couldn't, could you? I would think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon. What? Well, that's what we have to go with. What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I have proof that the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Right. This is where we're going to call it a video because, well, we've gone over 12 minutes and we're going to present the evidence in the next video. So, stay tuned for the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. See ya.